for your co-main event, presented by Impact Signs.
Oh, this is a fun fight.
2-0 the new sign on your rep.
Okay,
today.
someone's O has got
Introducing
to go.
first, fighting in the blue corner, Blaine Richards.
Blaine Richards, I really like the
and his opponent in the red corner, Darian Weeks. Here's Nick Nolte.
Oh, I like this.
Thank you.
This is the co-main event.
Not that Nick Nolte, of course.
I find it very interesting to invade another man's space but still touch the gloves.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be doing plenty of invading space in a fist fight. So.
Here we go, coming out hot.
These guys are not messing around. Yeah, okay.
I don't know if that's good advice, because if you get to the back, that's actually a very advantage.
Yeah, solid path to winning there. I mean, if we're talking about fight percentages, a place where you can hurt your opponent and your opponent can't hurt you is the place to be.
Looks like a rear naked choke attempt from Blayne.
And Blayne looking to, he's a little high, but it looks like he's got a, does he have a triangle locked up there?
Looks like maybe a triangle or even an arm bar.
Looks like he's going to get shaken off the top here, yep.
Oh, big punch landed from Darian.
Punch right in front of us.
Watch those legs, Darian. Watch those legs, Darian.
It's not a good night commentating unless I get some blood on me from the cage, so come on. Let's see what we got
now
here.
Darian takes the back. I wonder if
this cornerman thinks he's scared now.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Actually, it's not a cornerman.
Just an over-anxious fan. Okay.
A random fight taper.
Good takedown from Darian.
Continuing leg lock action.
Yeah, continuing to scramble from both gentlemen here. Big punch landed from Darian. Looks like Blayne keeps going for some type of ankle or knee bar.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's maybe using it to sweep or to come out on top, but didn't quite work out for him. Got another set of problems now.
Maybe some type of Kimura from Blayne here.
Double wrist lock action there. Called the double wrist lock in catch wrestling, which is the American grappling style. Really
wow, he might have it here.
Oh, Darian Weeks is strong. One arm just out of there. Called the Kimura in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Besides just powering out, what would you need to do for Darian to get out of this position?
Well, the straighter Darian can keep his arm, the better it's going to be for him. But, yeah, nice little guillotine attempt right here. Again, a situation where I'd like to see a fighter put it in the middle of his chest to finish that.
Big
nice
knee
knee
landed from Darian Weeks, and a huge uppercut missed.
Haryuken Street Fighter joint. Nice jab. And these guys burned a lot of energy in that first 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So we might see them settle into a pace here in the end of the first and second round on.
Failed takedown attempt from Blayne, and he takes a shot for his troubles. And now just punches being landed from Darian. Darian goes again for a takedown. Straight arm bar.
See another double wrist lock from here.
Very impressive to see Darian Weeks just power out of the position each time.
Yeah, I would like to see if Blaine Richards, maybe next time he gets that, he needs to pull it close to his body and kind of use his the bigger muscles of his core to finish that instead of trying to power it through with just his arms. Nice ground and pound here from Darian Weeks.
Haymaker punches thrown from Darian Weeks from the backside.
Oh, is this a schoolyard choke we're going to see?
Yeah,
here?
I think so. Made famous from Pat Miletich, who won his UFC welterweight title this way.
Yes. Another Pat Miletich guy that we all know. My man LC Davis actually has a finish like that.
Oh, really?
And WEC are pretty high level there. So, yeah. We didn't get to see that tonight, unfortunately.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh. Good round there. I had fun that round.
That was very fun. Looks to take a lot out of Blaine Richards as he's doubled over in his corner now on the stool.
Yep.
Sucking
We got
a lot of
Darian
air.
Weeks standing. Standing, not taking the stool.
Does that do anything for the psyche of the other fighter watching his opponent not taking the stool and still standing? Has that ever happened to you?
Has an opponent of mine ever stood? I'm sure they have, but that doesn't bother me.
No?
I don't think that would bother me. But it might, you know, if like a guy's really tired, you see your opponent standing, sure, you know. If I like to take the stool, I don't think I've ever stood through a round. Maybe I'll stand up early if I'm feeling good, but I always take the stool. Because why not, you know?
I agree. Touch of gloves and we start round two.
Oh, nice little jab combination there, high-low.
Oh, head
big
kick from Darian Weeks, and that backs up Blayne. But Blayne with a return kick from himself.
Seen a lot of sweat between these guys, so it's going to be harder to hold those positions as we go later into the fight. That's one thing a lot of people don't replicate in training. You see a lot of people doing their live rounds with shirts on, and it really is a completely different game when you take the shirts off. So it's good as you come closer to your fight. It's good to lose those shirts when you do your live rounds just to get that feel.
Rear naked choke attempt here from Blaine Richards. Takes him down to the ground, trying to reestablish his back position. Also looking to flatten out Darian Weeks.
See, Blaine Richards getting a little high again, which is how he got shook off in the first round, but now he's kind of putting his hands on the mat, looking to get his hips back closer to Darian's. But now he's falling off. Oh, there you go. So Darian keeping those hips high.
And a transition from Darian Weeks as he now takes the advantage on top. And Blayne now trying to get out of this bottom position himself.
Front headlock position from Darian Weeks. Not sure what he's going for, just maybe looking for some punches in here. Waiting for Blayne to stand up and try to land that knee. Oh, now he's got a front naked choke, as we call this. If he can get his grip all the way to his elbow, he could definitely finish that. That's dangerous.
Well, he uses it to get the top position. Oh, big punch landed from Darian Weeks. Again, another punch landed to the body from Darian Weeks. Oh, and an up kick from Blaine Richards. Oh, another massive punch from Darian Weeks to the face of Blaine Richards.
Darian Weeks getting real busy right in front of us. Landing some hard punches, but goes down back into the guard now. Little knee on the neck action there. Oh, Darian looking for a rear naked choke. Now. He's got the grip. Flatten the hips out, but
this could be the end.
Blayne is looking like he might get his back to the mat. Again, Darian doesn't have the right angle. He needs to have his spine matched up with Blayne's and see how he misses it there.
But he goes right back to it. Still 1:20 left in the second round. This is not a good position for Blaine Richards.
Oh, he's going to flatten him out, and this is a bad position. You're right. Just not a great position. Blayne wants to get his back to the mat so he can face his opponent, which is combat sports basics.
And there we go. We get a tap.
Got the tap, and Darian looks like he maybe got a little too excited there. Held on to it a little bit.
And that'll happen, you know?
That will happen every now and then. It's a fight sport. Nice fight there.
Yeah, and here we are looking at the replay. Flattens him out. You see the hips and feet elevated from Blaine Richards, and then Darian Weeks gets the submission. Really good technique, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. Way to flatten him out before you start fishing for the choke, and then look for the finish there with the big squeeze. Didn't hate it. Solid fight from both men.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has ended at 3 minutes and 56 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by tap out of the red corner, Darian!